So in case you're not familiar with this, there's a Reddit called Livestream Fails, and they've been obsessed with talking about me in every single turn for like 6 or 7 years. Regardless, one of their head mods got exposed for being a fucking weird-ass motherfucker, to the surprise of no one here on planet Earth. And now there's a 32-minute expose on the guy. So, let's get into all the slop.
So Reddit moderators, or as they are alternatively called, the volunteer internet janitors, for years.
Now, I will say, moderators are great. They are the backbone of every streaming community, behind every YouTube community, behind every Discord community. Moderators are the backbone of all of them. They're great people. The problem is when it gets to their head and they power trip and they start seeing themselves as divine celestial beings here to act internet justice on anyone they see unfit. That's when it becomes very fucking cringe.
Now they have been getting some negative PR where they are commonly described as repulsive, cringe, power-hungry individuals, spending most of their time inside sat their PC, moderating pixels on a screen for a subreddit with 5 active members, all with an anal clasp so weak they have created their own brown marinade that has subsequently stained the office chair they use.
Delicious.
And once again, doing all of this whilst
gamer pudding. Yum, yum, yum.
Not being paid at all. But that is basically what goes through the average
Some mods are paid, some are not paid. But you really have to go above and beyond to like get paid as a mod. Because like, I'll be real, like there will be like moderators who will like, they'll like ban one person like a day. And I'm like, okay, right? You press a button. And then there's moderators who are like, okay, so I found all this shit on all of this that I think you're gonna wanna see before you go live. And also, I'm gonna set you up with content for the entire day, as well as I took care of all of these. I talked to all these other people. I got all this shit up. I cleaned this. I made up some new systems to make your life easier. Those are the people who are gonna be getting a bag. But people will get a sword on Twitch, maybe time one user out a week and then say, so do I get benefits or like what the fuck's going on here? So like, so am I getting like dental or like what's good, man? What's good?
Person's head when you say you moderate a Reddit page full time, and said reputation is only rivaled by their closely related sister species, Discord mods. And that is a whole different ballpark.
What the fuck is that photo of Ethan? Holy shit.
But anyway, getting to the topic of today's video, despite the stigma that surrounds Reddit mods, most of them are probably normal people that just found such an interest in some niche topic that they wanted to dedicate some of their time to moderate for said page where others that love the same niche topic can congregate. And they probably work somewhere in the IT sector and possibly maybe a fairy. But even if the reputation of Reddit mods had improved even by a crumb over the years, all of it was in vain. Because recently, they have once again...
Man, when your image gets posted on the internet and this is what you look like as a head mod, the head mod of LSF, I'm not gonna lie, like you couldn't make a worse caricature of what you actually look like being a head moderator of a Reddit. Like, I'll be real. Like, man, this plays into every stereotype. It's kind of like Rakai. Like, Rakai is building an army of racists by just existing. You know, this guy is building so much negative PR against every moderator. It's crazy. Like, I feel bad for you guys. Legitimately, I feel bad for you because people are gonna think you look like that. I know all of my mods are beautiful. I know all of my moderators have massive cocks, unlike me, of course.
And experienced a generational setback in their reputation due to a situation surrounding a specific moderator called Stale2000, or as he's known on Reddit, Tarot Card, who was a moderator for the subreddit Livestream Fails, and for some reason after losing said status, decided to basically conduct what can only be labeled something similar to a humiliation ritual by making a public video message to the CEO of Reddit because he lost his moderation role for the page. But this isn't the first time we spoke about Stale2000 or Livestream Fails. In fact, I spoke about both in a video called The Downfall of Livestream Fails a few months ago, and even Mr. Stale commented on the video himself. So let me just say, I found this fool's gold vein of content first, just saying. But in said video, we discussed the Reddit page he was a moderator for, which was...
F's in the chat for Lakari. Bro, goon too close to the sun.
Was and still is somewhat the hub for streamers. Admittedly, it has led to a lot of content creators being more noticed, and one can go as far as to say it made a lot of their careers, as it was the #1 place people would go to for streaming content.
Bro, this subreddit made my life a living hell for like 3 years. And then I realized, wait a minute, I can just close my eyes, never go on there again, and ban anybody who mentions it. Oh my God, it's so much easier.
But it saw a lot of issues.
Dude, I haven't been on Twitter in like a week, and my life is so much better, it's crazy.
Over the years, since it was called Livestream Fails, and its original purpose was showing people failing whilst live. Like the classic Clara installed cheats on my PC, and I only just noticed I could see the bone density of people through walls after people pointed out in my chat.
Wait, what the fuck? Clara! Hold on. Clara,
Here we go.
Give me 1 second. Clara.
Here we go.
Let me just message this girl. Give me 1 second. Why the fuck is this on my computer right now?
Or forcing that I streamed for about a decade with...
Oh man, my dog put cheats on my computer again. Ah, what am I gonna do? Oh man, what a bummer.
The same questionable camera angle, being stream sniped by the entire cast of Who Killed Captain Alex.
Classic. Dude, forcing streams, oh my God, they were fucking peak.
Oh, you fucking bitch ass motherfucker.
Fuck my wife, you asshole! You fucked my wife! You fucked my wife! Kill him!
But the Reddit page, over the years, slowly descended into a place not where just funny clips were shown, but where people came to see the latest streamer drama.
It all just became fucking crimes, bro, and everybody's so bored, they want everybody to be a criminal. No one gives a shit about funny moments anymore. They just want everybody to be horrible fucking criminals, and they will put everybody in that box that they can even remotely have a chance of being right about. It's insane. It's like back in the day, Forsen made it funny. Dr. Disrespect got a cool headshot. These days, Lakari's a pedophile, Tectone's a rapist, XQC lost his court case, Melena's taking everything from NMP. Like, what are we doing? Hassan abused his fucking dog. It's like, bro, where are we going, bro? Where are we going? It's insane.
A place where people would wish the worst for certain streamers, and even the streamers themselves understood the weight livestream fails held, with allegations that certain streamers with influence would get in contact.
Oh man, the amount of streamers brigading the fuck out of this. I mean, the same streamers who were brigading LSF are now brigading Twitter by hiring bot farms and getting false accounts to post their clips until they get picked up by the algorithm, and then they pay them out the fucking wazoo to just to keep on pushing, keep on pushing, keep on pushing, sweep everything for them, positive karma, positive karma, positive karma, over and over and over and over again. Nothing is legitimate on the internet anymore. Everything is just fucking fake, and when you become aware of how everybody is just a fucking liar, it's enough to make anybody go insane.
Or already had personal contact with the moderators of the page to censor posts about themselves so that potentially they could avoid any criticism or negative posts about them on the page, with it being suspected some posts regarding certain streamers were moderated more than others.
I know this is disrespectful, but Nick and the whole squad, I can be honest with you, you guys are being given a treatment that other streamers are not being given. It's not.
Okay. This whole shit where people pretending everybody in OTK was getting special treatment was the most retarded shit I've ever seen. Bro, I was shit on and I'm still getting shit on for like 7 fucking years. I don't know how anybody was pretending all of OTK was getting special treatment. Bro, I got shit on religiously.
Apply across the board. Everybody gets shit on, and y'all get off easy because you guys control the mods. Hey.
And when the mod team got accused of having a bias towards certain streamers and just all around having terrible moderation, the head mod himself still went on a PR run to clear this apparent fallacy by going on multiple streams, and when called out for specific events, he either didn't know why something happened or agreed with them and just made things worse.
Emily's spreadsheet to revenge porn. Alex removes another extra Emily thread.
I don't remember this one.
Oh.
You did compare it. What happened with that?
I think it's
yeah, I don't think I removed that, but yeah, it does seem like a fair comparison. Yeah, maybe it's the Emily. Maybe it's like the
Oh.
I don't know. Yeah,
Oh.
you could. I don't know why that one was removed. I mean, that seems like a good tweet to me. I don't know why that one would be removed. So I mean, I didn't remove that one, but well, unless it was not true.
Oh.
Okay, I think that one should have stayed up. I don't know why we removed that. That one should have stayed up.
Of threads that involve OTK that have high comments are deleted.
That might be the case. Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely keep more of a lookout for that.
That's
I
rough.
did remove this one.
That's really rough.
I think it was because they added the word multimillionaire at the beginning. You know, this is like an edge case. I don't like it when people like really inject like extra information into the thing.
And there was also the accusation that Stale himself was treating the Reddit page like his own personal playground, ignoring the rules of the page and posting things that shouldn't even be on livestream fails, simply because he liked those posts, and even when the other mods called him out for this and unanimously voted for him to be removed as head mod, which was the same system that put him in power all those years ago, and he just decided to remove all the mods that voted against him.
Says that this employee.
What a piece of shit. That's crazy, dude.
He said this about Twitch or whatever. Those always.
It's legit like it's like a fucking communist republic, bro. If you turn against me, I'll kill all of you. This is crazy.
Yeah. So if we're talking about a company, you know, I mean, I love company drama. So maybe that's my bias here is like anything that's about Twitch, anything that's about a gaming company, I would want to keep on the subreddit because I think that's cooler than influencer drama. But yeah. So people got really mad about that and they tried to vote me off, but that's not how Reddit works. You can't vote people off the island. If somebody's the top mod, you basically cannot get rid of them unless they do something like really stupid.
Bro sees himself as a dictator. Holy shit. Just because he's the guy who called dibs on the subreddit. That's insane.
Do something like really stupid.
Now, a lot of these claims were covered in my previous video, but I will admit a lot of them were just accusations at the time, either supported by the words from Stale on his own PR run, or from the track record of the Reddit page. But I have now been provided evidence from past mods of the page that both livestream fails and Stale were a whole lot worse than what we initially thought. This is going to make you feel disgusted with yourself even if you simply considered making a Reddit account. And it even extends to the question of legality, as the mod I talked to believes there could have been something illegal happening behind the scenes. But first, before I get into the meat and potatoes, I need to quickly talk about what happened recently and how both livestream fails and Stale were pushed to the forefront of the internet, and Stale began his very own lolcow arc going forward.
It takes 3 seconds of looking on their website to smell the poop. It is unbelievably foul.
So around January 10th, 2026, many streamers and the content organization Mythic Talent were approached regarding a supposed streamer reality TV show called $1 Million Fan, where essentially fans of streamers would take part in order to potentially win the $20 million prize pool.
I guess I haven't said this publicly. I was also invited to do this. Yep. I was also invited to do this. Man, I'm so glad I wasn't around during this time, bro. But I was trying to see like who I put out like a general vibe check for like which one of my moderators would be down to like come with me to this. I was hoping to get like JSpec or Valen or Laro or like you know, any able-bodied individual who'd be down to do this shit. I was trying to test the waters. I don't know if my mods even knew I was doing that, but I was like, who is smart and fast? But it could have been cool, but unfortunately, it was a big-ass scam.
And had something to do with fans submitting clips and competing with each other or something. The goal of the show was very confusing. I don't even think the people advertising it knew what it was about. But
I can explain exactly what it was about. So essentially what it was supposed to be, it was supposed to be like Survivor, right? It was supposed to be Survivor for $20 million, and the prize pool was going to be split amongst you and your moderator. So it was going to be a streamer and a member of their community going to compete with their mods, and then they split the prize to change a streamer's life and change a viewer's life was the whole idea. But then it was just complete bullshit.
A lot of streamers were said to be a part of it and advertised it, including the Botez sisters, Canute.
I will say though, when I was approached being told, hey, Techie, You and one of your community members are going to win $20 million. I was like, what the fuck? Real shit? I was sus as fuck, but dude, you know what I thought it was? I thought I was being privately invited to Beast games, and I was just like praying, Mr. Beast, please don't check my Twitter. Mr. Beast, please don't check my Twitter. Please don't check my Twitter.
And also Esfand and Extra Emily, to name a few. It was said to be backed by a bunch of companies, including Amazon, and a lot of people were interested in the show. And from what I saw, there was either an entry fee or an incentive to donate on the website. In fact, when word of the show got out, Stale himself wanted Livestream Fails to also be a part of it, and for there potentially to be some sort of relationships.
God, that really is the ugliest motherfucker on earth. This is like Mr. Potato Head if he was an alien and then stole human skin and peeled it over his face.
So he reached out to them.
So when I heard about this, I was very excited. I immediately reached out to the organizers to see if we could set up some sort of a collaboration. This collaboration would just be to get cool content on the subreddit.
And then he advertised the show on the Livestream Fails page, which one, I think was against their own rules, and two, it pushed this website to even more people. He even went as far as to apparently go to his favorite streamer's chat, of which is Destiny, and proclaimed that people will...
Oh my God. Everything makes so much more sense. Holy shit. Jesus Christ.
Finally take him seriously now that he's going to be in a $20 million Prime reality show, and he even advertised it there as well. Now some people, especially on Livestream Fails, noticed a lot of problems with the website, like the spaghetti of words that didn't really describe what the show was about, and things like how some of the images on the website looked AI generated, and people started to think that this was a scam, especially under the comments of the post on the Reddit page. But a lot of said comments would get removed personally by Stale, because he probably didn't want there to be any negative PR regarding the show, and you know, they were now somewhat partners.
During this time period, I saw and deleted a lot of unsubstantiated claims about the show and the mod team. There were accusations that I knew to be untrue, such that, you know, the mod team had accepted bribes or, you know, had some sort of financial involvement with the show.
What pisses me off is that this guy would allow people to do unsubstantiated claims of me being completely fucking bald when this guy's more bald than me and he has hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I were to grow my hair out, I would have a better set of fucking shit on my head than him. What the fuck is that, bro? You know how big of a pussy you gotta be to have a hairline like that and keep it? Good God, bro. Get a grip and go to the gym, bro. You look goofy as shit.
Oh.
And then some people started to call out the streamers advertising it, accusing them of pushing a scam. And the streamer Extra Emily responded to these claims saying she was only pushing it because Mythic Talent approached her for it, and because her organization approved it, she didn't think...
I don't really want to guilt any influencer for pushing this, because it's like kind of the same as every ad any influencer does. Like, you approach these in good faith. You don't assume that these are scams. You'd assume they'd be vetted, right? You'd assume they'd be vetted. But this situation was just very, very, very messy.
I think it would hurt to promote it, but found it very weird that the reality TV show would partner with Livestream Fails of all places.
I would like to say I am not involved with Mythic Talent at all in any capacity anymore, and I never will be. But even still, I'm not going to blame Mythic on this as well. The people who hosted this are the ones at fault, in my opinion. And they were very, very, very convincing with their language, which is unfortunate. It's a very unfortunate reality of what happened.
And that Stale himself was promoting it heavily.
Sure.
Search stuff. I know it's sus. I know it looks sus, okay? Mythic pitched it to me, and I was like, okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
But I just don't want LSF to be part of it. Like, are you kidding me? Like, why is there an LSF person? Like, like they're like and then they're saying like, oh, Emily is backing it up, and I'm like, I just posted it because I had to. Like, I had to be like, okay, I need to tell people about it. But then the LSF guy's like, oh yeah, Extra Emily totally like backs it. I'm like, I just do what I'm supposed to do, okay?
Now, it's unclear if there was a financial incentive by the website or Mythic Talent to get streamers to advertise this, or if Livestream Fails was profiting from their part in it. But a lot of these streamers blindly trusted their talent agency and relied heavily on them doing the due diligence of checking everything, which, to be fair, is one of the functions of a talent agency.
I mean, once again, like, a talent agency's job is to read through every contractual agreement, right? You have to understand people who do these sponsors, who do like 5 sponsors a week. Like, I'm not really going to expect a streamer to read through 120 pages of contract each time thoroughly, uneducated, before approaching into an agreement, right? Like, they have people who they're supposed to trust. So I'm not really going to guilt a streamer for falling victim to a phony contract. It's unfortunate.
And I think someone probably got fired if this was, in fact, a scam. But people did some more digging and even found that the business address for the competition didn't exactly look like it was organizing a $20 million prize competition. And eventually people were adamant this was a scam. And after Moist Critical heard about this and did a video suggesting it didn't entirely look legit, and after he released said video, the website just disappeared and everything was deleted. But according to Stale himself, there was no evidence it was a scam, and the reason everything was deleted was because the event was cancelled due to most of the streamers pulling out.
There was some bad publicity, everybody called it a scam, and then a bunch of streamers dropped out, and then the event got cancelled, and everybody got refunded. None of this is illegal, none of this is proved to be a scam, at least yet. Maybe I'll eat these words.
But even if they did pull out, people and potentially those that...
And eat he did. I have a feeling, judging by his appearance, he probably ate a lot before those words as well.
Contributed money towards it really didn't have anyone to blame except the people that advertised it, because once again the website was gone. Everything was completely wiped, leaving the streamers and the mods of Livestream Fails, who were the only ones still present and said,
man, poor S-Fan and Canute thinking they were gonna get a bag. Nah, still poor, bro. Fucking SMH, what a bummer.
Aftermath to deal with the entirety of the public backlash.
What an unfortunate reality.
But this alleged scam did have a silver lining, some good karma if you will, because it led to Stale or Tarot Card being removed as the head moderator of Livestream Fails by the Reddit team themselves, due to, in his own words, things like him making the post advertising it and deleting the comments of people that were saying it was a scam, because it may have looked like he was covering for said supposed scam.
I got removed directly for the post that I pinned to the top of the subreddit related to the game show or supposed and alleged scam, as well as kind of for deleting comments that were kind of critical of it.
And after having his treasured role of head moderator of Livestream Fails removed, he decided in his infinite wisdom to make this public video I've been showing you to the CEO of Reddit that he also sent to his email, but
224,000 views. Oh my god.
Also uploaded to YouTube because I think he thought it would work in his favor if this blew up, which to be fair to him, it did blow up, it just didn't blow up for the reason he intended. So in the video, he starts off by addressing the CEO of Reddit and claiming this is a deadly serious situation.
This video is about a topic of deadly seriousness, and that is of Reddit moderation.
Guys, this Reddit moderation is deadly serious. Calm the fuck down, Superman. Holy shit. Jesus, this is deadly serious. This moderation business is deadly serious. Relax, bro. Holy fuck.
And the state of your platform.
And then he goes on to list his credentials, rank, and multiple tours he's done as a Reddit moderator.
I became a Reddit moderator for one reason, and that is because I think that Reddit communities and...
Because I wanted to save planet Earth. I became a Reddit mod because I wanted to save the planet. Oh my god.
Correspondingly, its moderators have massive power and influence, and for some reason, nobody seems to notice, care, or take this seriously.
And that he...
I'm a Reddit mod, and you need to take me seriously because I am a supreme, powerful human being. Where is my infinite blowjobs? Holy shit, bro. You should be on your knees blowing me daily, for I am the head Reddit mod. I'm serious. Holy shit.
Thinks Reddit moderators have a lot of power on the internet and how influential Livestream Fails was.
Let's just talk about LSF. Think of all the streamer careers that have been created because of LSF. Think about the even larger number of streamer careers that have been destroyed because of LSF. I have had major...
I have destroyed their lives and I have given breath to their lives. I am the creator of good and I am the destroyer of evil. Good lord.
Live streamers who are effectively celebrities come to me and beg to kind of remove, negative posts about them.
And some comment later on that Reddit...
You can just say Mizkif. You can say that.
Mods should be like celebrities.
To summarize, Reddit moderators should be treated like celebrities or influencers.
Oh my god, he cannot be serious, bro. Oh my god, bro. You cannot. He said that? Holy shit, bro. This guy is out of control.
Not because they deserve respect or anything, but because they actually have real power and influence.
He also goes into how he didn't do his own due diligence for this event, relying on Amazon Prime potentially funding it and Mythic Talent being involved.
I heard that, Amazon Prime was allegedly involved. My initial concerns were assuaded. I mean, think about it. Amazon Prime has spent lots of money on tons of shows. And, you know, I didn't necessarily think that the show was worth $20 million, but, you know, that doesn't mean that Amazon Prime wouldn't fund it.
He also criticised Moist Critical's coverage of this event because it was not 100% proven it was a scam, and he claims the people that did donate money to this event have been refunded.
In this video that Moist Critical had that was critical of the event. But beyond that, it doesn't seem like he did much research. I don't think that he reached out to any of the organizers. He certainly didn't reach out to me. And I mean, I don't know if he reached out to Mythic Talent or any of the streamers. And then a bunch of streamers dropped out, and then the event got canceled and everybody got refunded.
Now, he says there that everyone got refunded, but said people that bought into this and apparently got refunded must either be a very small group of people or they were so embarrassed that they fell for this that they dare admit it, because nobody from what I've seen has come forward either saying they did actually spend money on it or that they received a refund, which yes, doesn't prove or does not prove it was a scam, but here he seems very adamant that they got a refund. But on a live stream after this, he says he assumed people were refunded from
Man, I already thought his previous angle was bad enough, and then somehow on camera he's even more ugly. And my God, look at the cope of using the headset to cover the bald. Bro, just shave your fucking head. Stop being a pussy. Shave your head!
Comments of people talking about it, of which he doesn't know if he saw them or not, or it was just an illusion.
I remember seeing clips of this, or like seeing like a streamer saying that people got refunded or something. I don't have this on my hand, and I'm not gonna be able to find it. Not gonna do this right now, is because it'll come out. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I imagined it.
And then he says he has proof people were refunded, which was a Discord message, and he reads it on the other monitor, but never actually shows said proof or even a redacted version which would actually support his point that this wasn't a scam because people got refunded.
I do have a message from the organizers saying that they refunded people. That is a log that I have. Show the message.
Oh, that's good. So the people who tried to scam everybody out of millions of dollars said they took care of it? Oh, okay, great. Well, you probably don't have to look into it. Yeah, you're right. The people who just lied to you, they probably turned a new leaf already.
We are in process of
of course.
We are beginning to refund everyone involved. Okay. Well, okay. Yeah. Thank you for somebody for bringing that.
And finally, in his video...
Wait.
Well, okay.
Make change, fix the world. Oh my God. Get relevant again. Leverage, amass power. Oh, bro is writing down notes like he's a Gotham supervillain. What is this?
Yeah. Thank you for somebody for bringing that.
And finally, in his video, he goes on to complain about how the Reddit team didn't give him a second chance, which after talking to a previous mod is apparently wrong because he was given a lot of chances, and we'll talk about that later.
Because I was not given any second chances. I was not given very much kind of descriptive examples of kind of what I did wrong, or kind of given any ability to kind of defend myself.
And he also talks about how Reddit failed him by not telling him specifically why he was removed, and as I interpret it, he blames Reddit for the situation because they never gave him support over the years. Even though in the video, he also says he didn't do his own due diligence and basically relied on other people.
I failed, and it failed because of how mismanaged and how little support Reddit, the company, gives to moderators. None of this would have happened if I had gotten support from Reddit. Do you think that I want to be the guy like going out, like messaging random people in Discords and LinkedIn's and trying to figure out kind of these partnerships? I don't. This is not my job.
But apart from him complaining about how he lost his power and how Reddit is to blame for all of this, he posted this to the internet and this situation became more widespread and got more attention to it, but mainly not because of anything he said. This video was mainly used as a case study of what supposedly all Reddit moderators are like and became its own meme, but it also came at the cost of giving stale attention as well, which was mainly people making fun of him and prematurely adding him to this year's list of lolcows. And he ended up getting what he wished for when he wanted Reddit mods to be treated like celebrities, because he got that attention, he got that platform, and he was happy to have it.
Because this is my life, dude. I am terminally online. Trolling, it's not something you do, it is an art, and you gotta take a step back and think about your actions, dude. You gotta be self-aware to do the good trolling.
This was the guy that got to decide who was cool and who was lame on LSF. Hey, I'm sorry. If you were liked by Stale 2000, you're such a queer. It's insane. Holy shit. Oh my God. This guy is so fucking corny. It's nuts.
My interests. And I'm the one with the microphone, buddy. This is great, dude. I get it. I understand why people are streamers now.
At this point, he was fully taking advantage of his 15 seconds of fame.
Jesus.
He even got the chance to appear on a podcast.
I think that this is the dumbest shit ever. I gotta keep it a buck. I think that this guy is the perfect encapsulation of a Reddit user, and Reddit's filled with retards.
Yep, true.
And regarding his self-awareness, he goes back and forth claiming he's trolling to speaking how he truly feels to even trolling.
Damn, W that chick.
How he truly feels.
Are you truly? Is this just a big troll? Or are you coming on to troll our show?
No, so you know, I like to mix truths with jokes. So I like to tell the truth through a joke by being, you know, a little bit over the top, by putting in, you know, ideas that sound outrageous at first, but actually kind of make a little bit of sense.
But it looked like he was loving the attention, even making a list of things he needs to do with this new platform on stream, and he had enough self-awareness to list not to become a lolcow, and that it was already too late, but then also adds things like destroying Moist Critical.
That is like I could just destroy Charlie by doing this. Oh shit, like do I do this?
I have the power to destroy Moist Critical. Man, this guy sounds more and more like Mizkif every single time he talks. Jesus.
So, 2.
Bro thinks he's the Demon King.
Destroy Charlie.
And that's where basically the story is to this day.
What
After my last
the
video on
fuck?
livestream fails, a previous mod would reach out that worked with Stale, who also got on a call with me, put me in contact with other mods, and also gave me access to the old mod livestream fails Discord server. And with all that I saw and was told, I personally believe that Stale is not doing most of this ironically or
do I think Moist Critical needs to be destroyed? Absolutely not. Do I think he gives like the publicly appropriate, safe opinion every single time and people treat him like the voice of reason? Absolutely. Right? But like, I don't know. I don't think I've ever been to a Moist Critical video and he changed my mind. He just kind of told me what everybody else was already saying. That being said, I think he's a harmless individual.
Trolling, Reddit is this guy's life.
And Frank, you are making everybody, including me, very uncomfortable. I'm sorry, but I have to ban you.
Now, before I start, the mods that contacted me didn't want their names used or shown, and one was generous enough to jump in a call with me and talk me through things, and I did verify that people that came forward were actually past mods from the logs of the Discord server that was in use for a few years, till Stale decided to use Reddit for mod communication instead of Discord. The mod I got in contact with was an on and off mod for livestream fails since 2020, and he was actually responsible for onboarding Stale when he joined the mod team in 2022. Now, probably one of the first things I was told was that Stale really likes Reddit, and loved his position as a head moderator to the extent where he would brag about it and vehemently defend his position as such, even when all the mods tried to dethrone him, which we'll get into later. And he would only really be seen on Reddit or in the streamer Destiny's chat, where you can see him bragging about the specific role he has in said chat and almost being seen in there daily discussing things such as his personal life. And the second thing that was constantly brought up was actually how Stale became head moderator of the subreddit. As said before, he became a part of the mod team in 2022, and in that time he was actually considered a good moderator. He was always active and an essential part of the team. However, in 2024, there was a call for a new head moderator due to a controversy where messages from Hassan Piker privately requesting LSF mods to remove posts about him would be leaked to the streamer Destiny. And
Are you telling me Hassan brigades LSF? No. Oh my God, I'm shocked. Oh my God, I'm shocked, bro. Are you telling me Hassan hired people to sweep for him? Man.
Those messages came from a private channel where only Hassan and the mods could see it. So either Hassan leaked it himself or one of the mods did. And later on, after mods learned how Stale was so active in Destiny's community, they would speculate that the person that leaked these DMs to Destiny was allegedly Stale himself. And funny enough, he did mention in the video when he got his role removed that he got to said position by winning a game of Reddit politics.
I took over one of your largest gaming subreddits on the platform because I won a stupid game of like Reddit mod politics.
But with this controversy occurring, a lot of the existing mods would leave the Reddit page, and the vote for a new head mod would be initiated. And with Stale previously being known to be a good mod, he would end up being the one chosen by the other mods to become the new head moderator, which in hindsight was probably a big mistake. Now with Stale as the head moderator, things started off pretty normal, until they went, and I'm now going to quickly list everything they supposedly did as said head moderator. Starting off with what I previously mentioned, he started making changes to the page without telling any other moderator, as usually if the moderators or even the head mod wanted to change anything about the page, they would have to consult all the other mods and they would vote if it was a good idea and if it would be implemented. This was a custom for at least this page for years, but Stale completely bypassed this process and just did whatever he wanted. It first started with him posting things that went against the rules of the page on his alt account, and then he would approve it on on his moderator account and even admitted to doing it to other mods when they called him out, with his excuse being he wanted to change the content posted to the page. He then started to ignore any other votes by moderators for changes to the page, and according to the past mod, started to remove posts he just didn't like or he didn't agree with, according to one mod even allegedly removing some threads regarding Destiny, and conveniently enough there is a clip where another previous moderator went on a stream and said he did have a bias for Destiny.
So you said it's obvious that he's doing it. Who did you guys bring up? Who do you think he's protecting? I just want to hear it from your lips.
Destiny, of course.
Wait,
Destiny.
that's... Okay, he's protecting Destiny. Wait, not the OTK people? Nothing like that? Because that is what the rest of us were bringing up.
He even encouraged other streamers he liked to start brigading or...
I mean, if the head moderator is in Destiny's chat every single fucking day, yeah, they're probably going to protect their favorite streamer. It's kind of like a no fucking brainer, you know what I'm saying?
Uploading to the page, which breaks another one of their own rules.
Yeah, so I'm Stale 2000. I'm a big GGGer. I also run the subreddit Livestream Fail. It's a long story. I did take over.
Are you like the head mod of Livestream Fails, or are you just one of the mods?
Yeah. No, I'm the top mod. Yes, I run the whole thing.
No way. I don't.
You can search it. I'm tarot card. What do you posting one?
Go and make clips. There you go. Okay. There you go.
Post it to Livestream Fail. Like post it. Like you have my permission. You are allowed. This is brigading, and it's allowed. It's not against Reddit rules to brigade. Okay, you're allowed to do this. Okay.
Brigading is allowed on subreddits? So whoever has the most mentally ill fan base controls every fucking narrative? Holy shit. Good God. The worst thing is people will fall for this shit like sheep. Because they'll just see what everybody else is saying. They won't fact check it. And they say, oh, well, this must have happened. Oh my God. That's crazy.
Yeah, people freak out about calls to actions.
There was even one case where he apparently implemented a Hassan filter, where if he decided there was too many Hassan posts, he would activate it and start filtering them out. Keep in mind, this was the primary page people came to for streamer drama and news, and it held a lot of weight regarding the public narrative in the streamer space. Another thing he also did was he added another moderator to the team without consulting anyone, and he put him as the second highest place on the mod team, supposedly so that if Stale ever lost control of the page, he would still have some involvement. And when a mod called him out for everything he's doing around this time, he just removed them without telling anyone again, using the excuse that the mod that he just added that was inactive supported this decision. But it also appeared that the same person that he added for his own benefit allegedly had a history of doxing, homophobia, transphobia, on top of apparently consuming very weird content to say the least. And when the other...
By very weird content, do you mean child porn? Or what do you mean by very weird content? Like, what is that what that means? Because that's what it sounds like it means.
Moderators discovered this, they wanted him gone, but after all of this being presented to Stale, he did not want to remove him because it would potentially lead to the page being shut down for removing too many people or lead to him losing his mod privilege. This actually only got resolved after the guy stepped down on his own volition. And after this, Stale switched all the moderators around, once again for the 5th time without telling anyone, making it so a lot of his alt accounts were at the top, meaning nobody could kick him from being head mod. He also admitted to meeting up with streamers and promising them things, with a key example being the streamer CaseyTron. You know, the streamer that recently lost a court case with Ethan Klein and is like a feminist or something. But he apparently gave CaseyTron his word without telling anyone that if she wanted, her content would no longer be uploaded to the subreddit, which was a decision other streamers at the time didn't get and had to deal with the criticism from this page.
Bro, I've literally told LSF to not allow any of my content on their platform since literally day one. And I have been met with silence every single day, bro. Because these people need a punching bag, they need a scapegoat, and they do this shit on me nonstop. It's so cringe. It's legit so cringe. I don't know how people don't see this shit for themselves. Like, my God, bro, like, the hate on me is so forced, it's ridiculous. Because we're at a point where anybody can say anything and we'll just blindly believe it without doing 2 seconds of fucking research. It's pathetic.
But the only reason he may have given this offer to CaseyTron was regarding the mirror bot on the Reddit page, which basically saves all the clips uploaded to the page onto their own website, of which even the creator and Stale said wasn't very legal. I assume because of copyright infringement, or if someone uploaded something terrible to the page, it would be backed up to the website automatically, and the person that made the bot was apparently making a profit from it with ads being played on the website, which the other mods didn't know about or didn't have a problem with, and he wasn't fully on the mod team, so it wouldn't have been against Reddit TOS, where a mod is making profit from a page. But for some reason, Stale, in his infinite wisdom, decided to actually make him a mod, which then made it a problem because now it went against Reddit TOS. But back to CaseyTron, she previously considered DMCAing the page, referring to copyright infringement, and Stale apparently knew she would 100% win, so either down to that or some unknown bias or some unknown reason, he decided to get in contact contact with her and promise her things. Now with all of this said, Stale had at least violated Rule 2 and 5 of Reddit Moderation Code of Conduct, and plenty of Livestream Fail's own rules, so when he says he didn't get multiple chances, that was seemingly incorrect. But after all of this, the mod team wanted nothing to do with him and began the process of removing him by doing what they—
Guys, I want to remind you that this is over a grown man, most likely nearing his 40s, upset that he got removed for being a Reddit mod. That's what this 32-minute video with 250,000 views is about, is a 40-year-old man is upset that he lost his sword on Reddit.
They usually do, which is starting a vote,
It's beautiful,
and they did
isn't
all
it?
vote to remove him, but Stale just responded by, as I said before, eventually removing all of the other mods and replacing them with people that agreed with him. So to summarize everything, he basically Trojan horsed the Reddit page by taking advantage of an apparent leak to become head mod, then almost immediately started making a dictatorship, making changes he wanted and suggesting content he liked, without telling mods despite how things had historically ran on the—
Which should also probably tell you that he was pushing narratives that weren't true because they fit his agenda. But the problem is Reddit users are such fucking intellectual midwits that they don't understand that they've been played since the very beginning.
Moderation side of the page, he ensured he couldn't be removed by adding mods and promoting his alts, broke the Reddit TOS, and then when he eventually did get removed, not because of anything I described, but of all things because he deleted messages under a post some thought was a scam, he then made a video saying there is a problem with Reddit because he didn't get enough support, but in fact with everything I saw, he proved yes, there is a problem with Reddit, and it's the fact he was a Reddit mod for so long. In my opinion, this guy should have not been in charge of a Reddit page that held so much influence, but according to the person I spoke to, he's soon going to be a mod for another page with a similar size. So history may repeat itself.
Wow, you're a Reddit mod? And a Discord admin?
In conclusion, this is the most stereotypical Reddit story I have ever heard. You basically, in my opinion, had a Reddit mod that spent a lot of time on this website, put a lot of effort into becoming a head mod for what I could only assume was the objective of having some type of power, and then with said power proceeded to go mad with it whilst inflating his own ego, doing whatever he could to apparently maintain his stranglehold on the page. And
I think the only big issues I've ever had with moderators throughout like my 7.5 years, one of my mods back in like, what, 2020, was being mad weird, trying to date users like way too often. So I just got rid of him, permabanned him. And then every now and then, this hasn't happened in like a couple of years, maybe even longer, there'd be a thing where like, people be like, dude, there's this new mod, we got a mod, we got to mod him, we got to vouch. I vouch hard for this mod. And I'm like, oh, okay, really? And then I check him out, it's a girl. And I'm like, no, I'm good. No, they're really chill. No, I'm good. 1 month later, bro, we gotta mod this person 100%. I check it, some random girl. No, pass. Like, bro. No. Thankfully, that has not happened in a very long time, especially since I've gotten out of like, I don't think that's happened since like Wuthering Waves. It has been a while since that happened. You're telling me I can't date your mods. Now, what I'm saying is that my moderators are not allowed to use their influence and all of their infinite wisdom and all of their infinite power, should not be modding people. Oh my God. Funny story. Should not be modding people because they think they have a cute girl voice. But what is even funnier is when I have moderators who, this has happened like 4 times, by the way. I hate to be this guy, but I'm going to be this guy. Where like, they'll be playing with someone and they'll never talk, but they'll type with like cute emotes. And then they'll think like, oh, dude, this is a girl 100%. Every single time there's been someone who's played with no mic, everybody thinks it's a girl. And then I say, hey, are you a girl or a guy? And they say, I'm a guy. What the fuck? Every single time, bro. Every single time. They all think it's a girl. And I'm like, let me check. No, it's not. Stop simping just because someone's not talking in voice. It's so lame, bro. It's so lame. It's so lame, bro. It's what? Okay. That happened with Kitsa. Everybody thought Kitsa was a girl. And then there was another one. I think their name was like Ari or something, or like Avi or something. And everybody thought it was a girl. And I was like, are you a boy or a girl? Like, I'm a boy. And I'm like, I fucking told you. Yeah, Alia. Everybody thought Alia was a girl. And I was like, are you a boy or a girl? Like, I'm a boy. And then my other mods are like, oh. It's like, bro. Can we just stop being so excited? Guys, here's the thing. If a girl's on voice, they're gonna fucking talk, okay? Everybody who's a mute is a boy. It's the truth. It's the same thing as VR chat. All mutes are dudes. Every single one. Every single one.
When he did eventually get removed, rendering said
Facts.
hours and effort moot, he decided to basically blame it all on Reddit and label the one action that got him removed as an innocent mistake, and then proceeds to make himself the center of attention regarding the situation. And I believe now he's trying to milk all he can out of the spotlight that's on him because he has basically lost all of his power at this point. And after speaking to the mods that moderated with him, apparently he is completely being serious with how he behaves, no matter how many times he labels it as irony or says he's trolling. And I'm sorry to say, but yes, the reputation of Reddit mods is not going to be able to recover for generations.
Yeah. Nope.
But thank you to the mods that did reach out to me. But yeah, this was some House of Cards-like story. Please, for the love of God, I hope this has encouraged you to step away from the computer and reevaluate your life. But yeah, that's all I had to say, and bye-bye.
Love mods, but power-hungry mods are cringe as shit, bro. Like, just be helpful. You know, help around if you want. Don't let it get to your head. No, you're not better than people because you moderate a subreddit. Holy fuck.